What up, guys? Welcome to Game Over Entertainment, and this week on The Walking Dead Wednesday, I'm putting together a poll, okay? And the topic of this poll is going to be, what one character would you resurrect that died in The Walking Dead game? Alright, now for this poll right here in conversation, I am excluding, that means do not put him down in the comments. Lee Everett from the comments, okay? I know, I'm like, what the hell? But listen up. Lee's gonna be number one down there. Everybody's gonna talk about Lee, and I don't want the comments to turn that. I want to be something interesting and something that catch me off guard about who people would like to bring back to life and for what reason. Also tell me that in the comments below. So I got some big characters written down here that come to my mind when I think about this option, okay? Who would you bring back to life? So first character I got here in my list is Luke. You feel that he unjustly died in the season 2 finale? His death was too premature and you had no way to prevent it from happening? Maybe you should resurrect him. Sarah also died in season 2. Her character was definitely didn't get any development. She stayed stagnant throughout the entire series. Maybe you feel like Sarah was not given a fair chance to grow and learn some things and how the world works in The Walking Dead, being sheltered by Carlos. You could bring her back, maybe teach her, try to teach her and try to train her to be something more than what she was. Carlos, having a physician on your side, okay? I already made that video about Dr. Carlos not being a real doctor, but he does have some sort of medical expertise. Having someone like that in your group is always a good thing, so that's one reason to bring Carlos back to life. Alvin or Rebecca, I put them in the same boat. Having AJ in the story and having his parents actually re-emerge, one of his two parents, you know, actually caring for a child, and AJ growing up with parents in his life, it's always a good thing for a child to have. Pete died in season 2 episode 1, if you guys remember this character. I feel like Pete was definitely underutilized. He was smart, he had a good head on his shoulders, and he definitely, I felt like he was the leader of the group, not Luke in my personal opinion. He said more sound advice and had more rationality than Luke had in my case, and having him die so early was a shame. So bringing him back may be one of your choices. Nick. A lot of people feel that this character unjustly died after he became a determinant due to a choice made in season 2 episode 2. So I do feel where people are coming from, and if they want to see Nick come back in full fold, now is your opportunity, and let me know why. Walter, if you guys remember him from the Winter Lounge, he was a nice guy, perhaps too nice. He had a lot of faith in the humanity and trusted people a lot, and that's what kind of got him killed in a way, by trusting Bonnie and not dealing with her in the Kenny way. I wonder how Kenny would have dealt with Bonnie if Walter was not around in that particular scene. That would have been interesting to see go down. But if you felt he died prematurely and you want to bring him back, now's your chance. Matthew, he died on the bridge being shot by Nick. He was good. He seemed like a good guy too. Reggie, killed by Carver in season 2 episode 3. Perhaps you want to bring him back. He was one of the funniest characters we've seen so far in the Walking Dead game. So having him back in the story, you know, some comic relief, you know, it's good to laugh sometimes too in the apocalypse. Keep your spirits up. Troy. Now this is an interesting choice. I don't know why anyone would bring him back. Maybe to kill him again, but he is a villain, and maybe he could serve again as a villainous role. Maybe you thought he was a very good villain. And this conversation goes for Carver as well, bringing him back, you know, to enact his revenge, some type of scheme like that. Vernon from season 2 episode 4. You guys remember him? He's the one who stole the boat. Perhaps bringing him back. He is a doctor, but as we all know, he cannot be trusted at the same time. So maybe to find out the mystery of what happened with the boat situation. You know, you stole it, and then what happened after that. That's the only reason I could see to bring him back, but definitely an interesting choice if you chose him. Omid. Alright, season 2 episode 1. Probably right off the bat, Omid bites the dust and everybody is left looking like WTF, what the hell just happened? And Omid, one of the most beloved characters. He was a fun guy, lighthearted, and you feel like he died prematurely, then vote for him. Charles or Chuck? who perished in season 1 episode 4. You guys remember him? He actually helped Clementine out, saved her from the walkers, and he paid the ultimate price as a consequence. Okay, so as a reward for him saving Clementine, perhaps you can bring him back to life. Ben, the screw up. If you guys know who Ben is, I don't gotta explain this character, man. So Ben, man, he puts his foot in his mouth so many times. He makes so many mistakes, but if you feel like he was underutilized, or you want to bring him back for whatever reason, let me know in the comments. The St. John family. So the St. Johns, they were a very interesting bunch to say the least. Villains, no doubt, but to having them re-emerging as a role, as being a villain or enacting some type of revenge, may be kind of cool to see. And I don't know how it will play out, but you know, that's in the comments, man. Let me know in the comments if you choose them. Larry, another interesting choice right here. Died in the meat locker. I don't know, maybe you like arguing with the guy. But yeah, Larry's on the table. Doug or Carly. So depending on your choice, one of these two characters can possibly re-emerge within the story. People who chose Doug swear by he's a cool guy, and people who like Carly stand by her to the end. So bringing one of them back is an option. Mark died in season 2, episode 2. He seemed like an alright guy, level-headed, and yeah, you could bring it back if you like. Katja and Duck, the last two final remaining. Alright, now bringing back Katja. She was a sweet lady, had some type of medical training and stuff like that, so she's useful in that essence. Bringing back Duck. When he was a child, definitely died too young in his years, and he really didn't get any kind of character development throughout the story. He stayed the same. So maybe you want to see him actually grow up within this apocalyptic world, see how he turns out, and you can bring back Duck. Alright guys, so that is just the tip of the iceberg right there. There's a lot of other characters that die, but I can't really think of anything to say about them. So let me know in the comments below, okay? Like that section up. I want to hear your thoughts about this. If you had the power to bring back one character that died in the Walking Dead game, who would it be and why? Alright, so next week I'll be putting together the polls and see what people are actually saying about this. And remember, people, I am excluding Lee Everett from this conversation. Do not put him down there in the comments, please. Alright, that's the only thing I've asked of you. He's a very popular character, I know, and he's gonna fill up the whole comments if I allow him to be resurrected. Okay, so we're excluding Lee. Alright, so don't get pissed off at me because you can't bring him back. Alright, just trying to make the comments interesting, okay? So yeah, people, let me know what you think, man. Next week a follow-up video for this, plus another video, Walking Dead video on the way too. So 2 videos next week. Thumbs up is always appreciated. Get the word out, you know, share this around with other people you know that like the Walking Dead game. Peace out, guys, man. Thank you for watching, and see you guys next week for the results.